Now, you may never want to eat chicken again after you watch this video. 99.9% of all the chicken sold in the world comes from factory farms where they can grow a chicken within 42 days. That's less than 6 weeks. I mean, a full-grown chicken. Chicken is the most genetically manipulated animal protein that you can consume. You know, in the past, long ago, a chicken would take a good amount of time to grow. And that's a normal process. But now they've speeded it up by a factor of 65 times faster. So anytime you alter Mother Nature and you grow something that fast, there's some consequences with nutrition. I mean, if you take a cow, for example, you can't grow a cow in 6 weeks. It takes like 1 to 2 years. So I'm going to show you in a little bit a comparison between the nutrition in beef versus chicken. But it's so interesting to me that people are just really against red meat, and they think that white meat is better for some reason, maybe because it's leaner, because of the fat, but that's actually completely false. Also, these poor chickens are raised in very inhumane environments, tens of thousands of chickens in one room, and they're called free range, right? But it's very private. It's not very transparent as far as what goes on when they factory farm chickens. There's something called ammonia burn, which from all the waste that builds up, it can create ulcers on their corneas and it can affect their joints. So overall, very unhealthy environment. So I have a question. Maybe you've heard of eating raw fish, right? Sushi, or maybe even a rare steak. But why don't people ever eat raw or rare chicken meat, right? You pull up to your fast food restaurant and ask for a chicken sandwich, but you want it on the rare side. That just doesn't happen. Why? Because of the risks of Salmonella, Campylobacter, or E. coli. These are pathogenic microbes. Why would these pathogens be in chicken, but yet you don't see them in other animal products? Well, it has to do with the environment that these chickens are raised in. This is not a normal thing. In fact, these microbes even grow within our body, and they don't harm us unless the environment changes and it becomes more stressful, and they can go from being neutral to pathogenic. So this is why when you buy a chicken from a grocery store and you're cutting up a raw chicken and you're using knives and you're using a cutting board and then you put it in the oven, right? You really have to sterilize the cutting board, your hands, the utensils that you use, the knife you use, or chances are there's a high